to really step on the gas, then make sure to lock in. The only thing I do ask you is to tap the like button, hit subscribe, and you want to see all the code for the rest of the 30 plus. Well, we're going to go ahead and show you that right now. All you have to do is tap the like and log in. Let's get it, dude. I'm going to show you the actual steps of using Claude Code to automate your trading. No BS, just showing you step by step. I have this idea from one of my ideas. I'm sure you have a ton of trading ideas. Maybe you trade something right now. Maybe you don't, but I have a ton of ideas here, and I just follow this same system. It's the RBI system. I'll tell you about that in a second, but let's get this Claude going first. So you can see here, I just pasted this strategy in here, and I'm essentially going to say, hey, Claude, please go ahead and use your subagent, the backtest orchestrator, that will go ahead and build out a backtest based on this strategy. Actually, it's going to go ahead and build out 5 different backtests based on this strategy and put it in its own subfolder inside of the backtest folder. And make sure you're going to use the multi-data sources that I show how to use in that subagent. It's the backtest orchestrator. And you can look at the multi-data test and multi-data tester.py and md in order to make sure that we're not optimizing the backtest, but we are running it through those 20 plus data sources. So go ahead and build a folder, and then we're going to use this RSI divergence idea to build one original backtest like that. And then we want to go ahead and do some other spawns of this backtest. So other files in that folder. Let's go ahead and try one with the ADX. Let's try one with let's try one with some Bollinger Bands. Let's try one with an EMA. Of course, all of these are going to be based off of the RSI divergence, so they're layered on top, right? So that's 3 so far. We also want to try one with the Kalman filter, and also want to try one with the MFI. So I think that's about 5 strategies we'll try. And you'll build 5 different files inside of its own RSI divergence folder inside the backtest folder, and the subagent should know how to build this perfectly. Okay, so the trick here is to build a subagent. If you don't know what a subagent is, it's essentially a AI that you set up with rules, and it knows exactly what to do. So I've taught it how to use how to build backtests in the way I like to build backtests. You can see I'll use the backtest architect agent to build out these 5 RSI divergent strategies variations with proper multi-data testing. And you can see this highlighted blue here. That's the backtest architect working. So it's looking at my multi-data testing MD that shows the exact rules of how to do this. And she already knows all that. So you can see how much time this is saving me. It used to take me 4 or 5 hours to do one backtest, and now it takes a couple minutes, dude. So it's pretty amazing. The process I follow each and every day is the RBI system. I give you this free roadmap here if you just put your email into the link in the description. But the RBI system is the process of automating your trading. It starts with research of trading strategies. After you research those strategies, you have to go ahead and backtest to see if they actually work in the past. If they work in the past, they're not guaranteed to work in the future, but they're much more likely. So this is the research, backtest, and implement RBI system that I follow, and I have simplified in order to make this easy to learn. So let's go ahead and see what she builds here. And let's have her go. And while she builds that, I want to be working on my next idea. So you can see she's running down here, and that's what's amazing about AI is she can be working while I'm working. So she's backtesting while I'm researching. Research, backtest, implement. Okay, let's go ahead and research some more ideas. I got a ton of ideas that you can go ahead and test here if you want this roadmap. RSI divergence. Okay, this is the one we are working on right now. MACD momentum. Use MACD crossover and momentum shifts to identify entry and exit points. Okay, let's try that one next. Matter of fact, we can try that one now. How? Well, I'd have to pull up another terminal. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, let's start my accumulation bot as well. Waiting for a 5-minute SMA entry. Okay. So let's go ahead and open this up, and you can actually have multi-Claudes going if you really want to step on the gas. So me, I like to step on the gas. I like to go fast, fast, fast. But my computer likes to slow me down because I go too hard for it. It's okay. It's okay. You can see the architect is moving, working. But my computer, my terminals are not working right now. They're paused for a second. It's like, slow down, Moon. Slow down. I'm going to put this on my note sheet. Because she's still working, which is great. So I'm going to put that idea on my note sheet as the second idea. Below is a tree. Okay, here she is. There she is. Let's go ahead. Below is tree. Okay. Let's say CD up into here. Copy path. Copy path. Copy path. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and CD. And then we're going to say conda activate. I'm getting another Claude flow going here. And then I'm going to say Claude dangerously skip permissions. Okay. Dangerously skip permissions. Okay, perfect. And now I can go ahead and say what I was going to say. Above is a trading strategy I want you to build multiple backtests for. Use the backtest architect subagent in order to build this in the correct way. We essentially have all of our data sources we want to test this on. You can look at other examples if you'd like. We have an MD of the multi-data test and multi-data tester.py that will show you how to build this out. Essentially, I want you to build out multiple backtests based on the strategy above. Build one exactly like the strategy above shows. We'll test it on all data, no optimization needed. We'll just test it on all those data sources. And then I want you to build variations of the backtest. I want you to add a variation of the above backtest with the Kalman filter. Okay, that's one of them. I want you to use Fibonacci's on another one. I want you to use the EMA on another one. I want you to use the ADX on another one. And I want you to use the MFI on another one, and I want you to use the Bollinger Bands on another one. Put all of these inside of a MACD folder inside of the backtest folder.